Christine ODonnell, who was roundly defeated by someone who had been the Democratic underdog when the primary process started for the Republicans in Delaware, Chris Coons. As you see, 17%, 17 points is a lot of points, even in a state where 170,000 votes is going to get you elected senator. That's a big margin. And one could say that Ms. O'Donnell, in that set of demands that she just issued after not winning the race, doesn't know the meaning of defeat. And one could probably speculate that she doesn't know the meaning of several other words, but we'll let that pass.
She thinks she has incredible leverage over the new senator from the state of Delaware who just beat her by 17 points. But, you know, it is not only did she issue a set of demands, which is amazing, and not really concede, but she declared this is just the beginning. And I don't think she meant for her supporters to all go do something. I think she means for her to go do something. I think this is the start of Christine O'Donnell as political celebrity. I mean, this is now a well-trod path.
This is not the first time she's run for Senate, though. She ran a couple of years ago. She's going to run, you know, again when it comes up, or she's going to move to another state, or back to Pennsylvania. I don't know.
She can just go straight to TV. I mean, she really is. I don't mean this sarcastically at all. She's an incredibly polished television personality. That was essentially her job as a national conservative activist for years before she became a professional candidate. And so, I mean, Sarah Palin, there was a lot of Sarah Palin, I'm quitting being governor so that I can go lead the country. Remember when she quit on July 4th last year? A lot of that in that speech. And I think that Christine O'Donnell probably does land at Fox News or some other place.
Speaking of Sarah Palin, the scorecard has some losses on it for her. Yet another one in Delaware.
1 and 3 to this point, I think, was in terms of the Senate. We haven't named this a lot.
She lost the House seat in Delaware, too.
West Virginia Senate.
I wouldn't take that lightly. I get a sense, whatever you think of Christine O'Donnell, that the Tea Party movement is a movement. And it has not crested yet, probably. It's going to be a part of our lives 2 years from now. Well, just as I said tonight, all the Republicans who voted for McCain voted Republican this time. That's their base. That's 47%. Then you add to this the way they've radicalized some of the people in the center. And she's a classic example of someone who's going to keep pounding at the door all through the next 2 years. I think the Republican Party has begun a campaign against Barack Obama that has only begun.
Isn't the whole energy of the Tea Party, though, against John Boehner and not against a Barack Obama? I mean, it's all the biggest cheers. The biggest cheers in her non-speech right now were about how not just Delaware politics are changing, but the Republican Party is changing. This is an insurgent movement against Republicans, and they've now got Speaker Boehner.
Which Tea Party? The part that Dick Armey would like to control? Or
beware. Beware. It's not going to quit.
But the Tea Party tonight and Christine O'Donnell managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory in the Senate and in the House. So if that's the Tea Party, which of the Tea Parties Gene is talking about, the Democrats will fund them from the rest of the way on in. I see how that plays.